The fact that I'm deaf is a little bit of a blessing for me because it's a little bit quieter inside when I want it to be. And it relates to pottery in that way because at the wheel, it feels quiet to me. But you see like pictures of pottery, but you don't see this weird like ceramics of like some guy making like some weird character and smashing it, doing like all sorts of like funny random things. I think that is like an interesting part of it. There's also the ASMR part. It's really satisfying. And then obviously I do it with my shirt off. So I think there's this, aspect of physical attraction that drives people to watch my videos. I remember falling in love with like being able to like make something out of a piece of like clay, just being able to transform it into this like piece of art. And to me that was so special. All my other daily thoughts are gone and I just focus on the pot, and I really don't have an idea of what I'm gonna make before. I usually just throw a cylinder and then I sort of let my hands and my brain just do the work for me. It's kind of like magical, and it's like one of the most beautiful things. In my left ear, I have a cochlear implant, and in my right ear, sorry, it's a little noisy, I have a hearing aid. And so I was born deaf, and I've been trying to use my TikTok and everything to have a voice among the deaf community and saying that, like, if you're born deaf or anything like that at all, you can do what you want. Growing up, I've had a lot of like anxiety, and I've also experienced like some depression in my life, and I find that when I sit down at my pottery wheel, a lot of that eases. And one thing about being deaf is when I take out my hearing aids at the end of the night to go to bed, I feel sort of at ease and at comfort. So when I'm sitting down at the pottery wheel, it a lot brings me back into myself, like who I am as a person. My style of art in ceramics is based off of a lot of things I see and experience in everyday life. Like this one, I'm thinking of this right now. It's like a beehive. So like I am inspired by the things that are around me. I've been making a lot of these pieces with like this bottleneck opening right here, and it's just one of my favorite pieces to make because it takes a lot of precision, and it takes a lot of like mental focus. I'll actually show you another one that it's like this like weird, just like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a Christmas tree or something. If you're trying to get into pottery, the number one thing that you have to have is patience. When I first started throwing my pots on the wheel, it was awful. Every pot that I threw was a disaster, and a lot of times I got mad and angry, but at the same time, you have to realize that everything in life, takes practice. It's not like you're going to sit down at the wheel and throw a pot in one go. It's going to take a little bit of time. So patience is key. Also, like, having fun with it. You have to take it lightly. I mean, it's not like you're sitting down and taking a test, like you're making art. So if you're making a pot and it just breaks, it's like, okay, well, I'll make another one.